this is no goodbye. This is merely the start of the next chapter. So, thank you very much, and here's to a bright green future.
Each visit to each and every region within Europe, to each and every partner country, has been very valuable and very inspiring, each in their own way.
I've learned so much from each different region, from water irrigation to soil health. And not only has it inspired me to implement a garden in my own home, but it's now inspiring my children, my husband, and my relatives.
I like the most the deep dives in the e-plug project, like the water management deep dive in Leeuwarden is a subject that is very important for everyone in the project.
For the school, what I'm very, very happy to see is that how we are using, well, first produce all the educational material and now use it in classes to improve the way we are teaching urban greening in the school. So I think that's, for me, a fantastic experience, and I think it's the best, that's happening for the school right now.
We took a lot of know-how in conducting biodiversity educational programs that we turned into national programs in Romania, and they are part of the policy.
Biggest impact for me was definitely the connection between the companies and school, so we can actually bring some new curriculums, new ideas, what is the green life into the school system, and also possibility to find similar companies like we have in the Czech Republic and share our knowledge between each other.
We've fostered great cooperations with the local CoVE, with the school, with Utrecht. We even managed to realize a practice rooftop garden together, and hopefully we can get some new students from Utrecht and from the CoVE all around that will learn on that practice rooftop garden how to build rooftop gardens and come to work in our company or for colleague companies.
I have wider number of people who are my friends and who can help me with running the school, who can help me organize the placements for the students, who can help me if I am thinking of some buildings or some constructions, and I know that they already went through that, so they can help me with this, and it's big benefit of that.
It's very important to me to say we cannot save the nature, but we can bring a history so we can learn about it and take responsibility of our nature.
The gathering of people who have so much knowledge and they are not afraid to share it with each other, and I think that's very inspiring.
I think that we actually have the solutions already to make our cities resilient to climate change, but we just have to do it. And what I found really inspiring in this project is how both education partners and company partners are really committed to that goal, and this project brought those stakeholders together, so they really made a big impact and a big difference.
What I have learned is that we really work together and we're sharing the same problems. And I'm really happy that we can also find solutions together on climate adaptation and biodiversity problems.
The friendship will stay for many years, and that's very worthwhile for the companies who are in the project.
ePlug project has changed me a lot since I used to work as a garden designer, and I jumped from a business world to educational world into a vocational education, which I knew nothing about. And I wanted to do something different, and oh boy, have I done something different. And I don't want to do designs as I used to before 4 years ago. I will now select my customers very, very carefully. I only want to do designs for the people who are asking biodiversity, sustainability, recycling possibilities.
For me personally, it was so great to see how other countries deal with the same challenges, for example, that we have concerning biodiversity laws or climate change. And our company works in the Netherlands, so we are in a little green-blue bubble. But getting outside of our bubble and comfort zone, the projects that we know and how we think we do it is so different for other people doing the same things that we do, but totally different with other people in other countries, and getting to know them and their view on the same topics that I work with daily was really inspiring to me.
My biggest takeaway is that by cooperating across borders, not only between different organizations or even different sectors, but also across borders of different regions within Europe, we can really tap into this infinite source of wisdom and innovation, and that really supports innovation, knowledge, cooperation and excellence.
Well, on a personal level, this project really inspired me with the world of urban greening. And I mean, we're talking a lot about, reskilling and upskilling. And this project actually made me consider maybe changing careers towards the urban greening field and actually make an impact on the world. So it's been a big inspiration to also consider my future professionally on a personal level. And I'm very grateful for that.
Even our culture is different. The region is different, the climate or the weather is different. We share the same challenges to solve.
Yes, definitely.
And we can help each other getting further. And it's good to be critical on this. That was our role. It was very funny sometimes and also very interesting. But I'm very happy with what we have reached.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome.
It has changed us, it has changed me. I still feel that I am a lifelong learner and will continue. This is only the beginning, and we have this huge, among us, wonderful network that supports our learning and gives us the possibility to teach the others as well. So I feel sad that it's ending, but I feel that it's a beginning of a new era.
So I've learned a ton from the European Platform for Urban Greening. The impact on me personally has been huge.